Hello. How you doing, Sienna? That was fantastic. Thank you so much. I'm here to present a poem to you from this book, Olio, which just came out from Wave Press in April of this year. And this poem is going to concern these two gentlemen here. That is Bert Williams, a taller gentleman, and George Walker, both two dapper gentlemen, whom, if we lived about 100 years ago, their names would be fresh on our tongues. I was just having a conversation with John. Where's John? John Beer, where you at? I was just having a conversation with John before this about the line between poetry and comedy. And perhaps these gentlemen will help us examine that line today. They were the top comedians of their time. Bert Williams died around 1919. Bert Walker died around 1911. They were from the minstrel tradition of American comedy, of American theater. And they were so successful in their ventures as comedians in the minstrel tradition, in that form, that they became some of the most popular comedians in the country at their time, Williams and Walker. And they did it despite being confined in a two-dimensional form, kind of jail sentence of minstrelsy. They were able to add depth and meaning to their performance that it gave a two-dimensional form, a kind of a three-dimensional reach. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to present one poem to you today. And here it is. There you go. This is Bert Williams' George Walker Paradox, which is composed of two huzzles. And huzzle is an Indo-Arabic form, close to about 1,000 years old. And if you will notice, there's a couple patterns in a form. One of them is as the repetition of a word or phrase. In this side, nobody, every other line. On the other side, face. You see face, every other line, more or less, right? And Indo-Arabic form is kind of about lament, self-discovery and lament as well. So here we have these two stand-up comedians, each having their stand-up lines crossing across each other. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to examine how these two huzzles communicate with each other. Y'all with me? Yeah. All right. I should say one thing. Nobody was Bert Williams' big hit song. As a matter of fact, you can hear it was so popular that it was repeated. It's been covered many, many times. The last rendition I heard was by Johnny Cash. You can still find it online somewhere. And also, the name of their act was one that challenged the idea of race at the time and challenged the idea of minstrelsy being composed of white actors putting on blackface. So they said instead of seeing all these white actors put on blackface and try to act black, why not see the real thing? So the name of their act was Two Real Coons. So, here we go. Sing like me, Jonah in the charcoal hold of the whale. Be smiling till the crowd starts to cry. This nobody born to riddle all about rest. A sure bet nobody got them laughing loud like me. You think they mock my face? Might be saying, look at that handsome man. Nobody can't help but see themselves just beneath my blacked up face, wondering about Dark's pathos. Believe the human being buried beneath my ash. Don't claim that nobody getting touched up from inside out. Every wide-eyed face getting touched up from inside out. Every wide-eyed face being swept up in my diamond stud strut. Bless those that being buried beneath my ash. Don't claim that, whoa, not that far. Don't claim that nobody holding secret smiles for another man's plight. A shame knuckled under humor. Who escapes it? nobody remember my tale. Not hopeless, but lonely. One bird to sing fresh out of pain. I sing like nobody. Birds to sing fresh out of pain. I sing like nobody. Remember my tale. Not hopeless, but lonely. One teared up in titters, then torn down sad. A soiled soul full of fret about humanity. It's masked on my face, full of fret about humanity. It's masked on my face. Birds to sing fresh out of pain. I sing like nobody, full of bulging eyes, cakewalking along to ragtime atop of dancing darkness, shining high. No, I'm not speaking low of my woe. Little fame don't hurt, nobody struggling not to fade away. That's the role that I play, crooning while coon songs paint my strife. They claim nobody yearning for tragic Negro to uplift them, to buck, filled with black magic. Don't tell me that ain't nobody teary when I mime a losing card game. I want them all grinned up. I stay sharp or I can't get nobody clowning with minds freed up. They see me and soon they get beyond the skin. Here in my show, they are me. They'll be beyond the skin. Here in my show, they are me. They'll be themselves. See, most crowds know nothing about nobody trying to rise up the race. We're two real coons, proud of rising through blackface. Some claim how we ain't nobody being sent here to ponder on pride, but we sweat cold, minding joy out of hurt. That's better than nobody closing the curtain on coon shows. That is our mission. Telling real human comedy. That's us. Nobody working with a truth that smothers Jim Crow's stench. We are beholden only to the self. Can't stop nobody beholden only to the self. Can't stop nobody free. We wake up to mirrors full of slick black faces, dead set to swagger into underfurred dream. Look, we're reflecting on how every live soul holds a dream. We're sure of the price, what our act's worth. Bet you nobody wise to the dark's wrist. I'll shine the crowd. I'll have each face wise to the dark's wrist. I'll shine the crowd. I'll have each face reflecting on how every live soul holds a dream. We are free. We wake up to mirrors full of slick black faces, beholden only to the self. Can't stop nobody free. We wake up to mirrors full of slick black faces, doing the work we're born to do. See, we want to be working with a truth that smothers Jim Crow's stench. We are working with a truth that smothers Jim Crow's stench. We are telling real human comedies. That's us. Nobody closing the curtain on coon shows. That is our mission. Making theater about us. Plays of paradox, slowly erasing darky to dawn a human face, making theater about us. Plays of paradox, pushing past Zip Coon. We'll make theater about face, minding joy out of hurt. That's better than nobody minding joy out of hurt. That's better than nobody being sent here to ponder on pride. But we sweat cold, changing the game a bit. We've made ourselves somebody's, changing the game a bit. We've made ourselves somebody's when we've sophisticated Sambo's lot. We're that face spitting back high-class grace from all the bile been swallowed, trying to rise up the race. We're two real coons, proud of rising through blackface. Some claim how we ain't nobody, spitting back high-class grace from all the bile been swallowed, living neath court's costume. My crowd's got to face this face, living neath court's costume. My crowd's got to face this face themselves. See, most crowds know nothing about nobody beyond the skin. Here in my show, they are me. They'll be beyond the skin. Here in my show, they are me. They'll be rolling in aisles each time. Have you seen their faces? Red with laughter when I crack wise. That's how I get them red with laughter when I crack wise. That's how I get them teary when I mime a losing card game. I want them teary when I mime a losing card game. I want them filled with black magic. Don't tell me that ain't nobody filled with black magic. Don't tell me that ain't nobody tickled with slapstick blackness. I color each white face gone corrupt with comedy. That's the ticket I sell. Gone corrupt with comedy. That's the ticket I sell. Yearning for tragic Negro to uplift him, to buck, crooning with coon songs while coon songs paint my strife. They claim nobody bent enough to snicker itself or in white folks' faces, making folk double take what they see. I'm the straight man making folk double take what they see. I'm the straight man getting blistered with spotlight. That's my mask, not my face speaking low of my woe. Little fame don't hurt nobody speaking low of my woe. Little fame don't hurt nobody full of bulging eyes. Keep walking along to ragtime atop the dancing darkness shining hard. No, I'm not full of fret about humanity. It's masked on my face, teared up in tears, then torn down sad. A soiled soul full of fret about humanity. It's masked on my face, bird to sing fresh out of pain. I sing like nobody, remembering my tale, not hopeless, but lonely. One will be baptized clean. I want to make it so. Each face will be baptized clean. I want to make it so. Each face knuckled under humor. Who escapes it? Nobody. Holding secrets for another man's plight. A shame in the crowd, all gut bent with laughter. They know that they're getting touched from inside out. Every wide-eyed face being buried beneath my ass. Don't claim that nobody wondered about Doc's pathos. Believe the human being swept up in my diamond stud strut. Bless those that being swept up in my diamond stud strut. Bless those that wondering about Doc's pathos. Believe the human might be saying, look at that handsome man. Nobody might be saying, look at that handsome man. Nobody can't help but see themselves just beneath my blacked up face. Got them laughing loud like me. You think they mock my face? Born to riddle all about race. A sure bet nobody just might be playing you for a fool. See, this face be smiling till the crowd starts to cry. This nobody just might be playing you for a fool. You see, this face sang like me. Jonah in the charcoal hold of the whale, doing justice to my juba jig. See how I dance? Doing justice to my juba jig. See how I dance? Doing justice to my juba jig. See how I dance? This poem appears in the book as a fold out. When you fold it out, you can take this poem and explore the different ways that it can manifest itself. Because it reads end to end, when you fold it as such, it folds into a cylinder that reads up and down continuously and continuously. And then if you take the ends and put them together as such, it folds into a torus, like a tire, that reads around and around continuously. And then if you take one end and give it a half twist, once again, what do we have, ladies and gentlemen? Mobius. A Mobius strip. Exploring the ways that comedy morphs into poetry. How the twisting of words, the twisting of action enabled these pioneers in comedy, these people, these geniuses that were laboring under a form, to twist that form to serve their own ends and to create a three-dimensional structure out of a two-dimensional prison. Thank you.